Right guys, we are back. Liverpool have beaten Wolves by 2 goals to 0 to put themselves top of the Premier League table for Christmas. I've really enjoyed this first half of the season. There's one more game to go technically before we can say the first half of the season is over. But the Reds are top. They will be top for Christmas. This is something that nobody can take away from us. 18 games into the season, we've drawn 3, won the rest. We've only conceded 7 league goals all season. 11 clean sheets for Alisson Becker and this Liverpool team. I am your host Craig. This is the Late Night Agenda. Besides Late Night Agenda, I suppose it's a match reaction show with a little bit of both. I'm going to wait for the chat to fill up. Then I'm going to say hello to a few people. We're going to celebrate. We're going to go through. I'm going to ask you for your man of the match. I'm going to ask you for your thoughts on the rest of the season and pretty much everything else Liverpool based in between. There's a lot for us to get through on tonight's show, guys. So as I said, I am going to wait for the chat to fill up. Lots of people are on for the watch along. I really enjoyed that one. We're only 3 away from hitting 6,300 subs, so that's absolutely class. I hope the stream is going out. Nobody's joined in the chat yet, so hopefully it's going out. Maybe the notifications haven't gone out, I don't know, but there we go. Lars is in. How are we? Finally, I thought I hadn't gone live. Guys. Thank you for joining in. Not the only thing waiting to fill up. There you go. Anthony Peters, Lars Magnuson. How are we, guys? The Reds top for Christmas. Another fantastic performance. Another clean sheet. I've kept the team sheet up there because I want to have another look at it because I enjoyed it. How are we, guys? Do we enjoy that one? Luke is back. Luke, how are you, sir? Great to have you with us. Haven't spoken to you in a while, actually, Luke. I hope you're keeping well, pal. Big shock in the darts there as well. If you're a darts fan, Gower and Price just knocked out by Aspinall. So massive shock there. Someone say top of the league and unbeaten. That's what we said, mate. Top of the league and unbeaten. Top of the league and unbeaten. Liverpool top for Christmas. It is absolutely beautiful. Pressure on Manchester City. Pressure on everybody else now to go and get their job done at the weekend. Liverpool have got their 3 points. As it stands, we're 4 points clear at the top of the Barclays Premier League table. Is it the Barclays Premier League? I don't even know who fucking sponsors it anymore. But we're top of the Premier League table nonetheless. Going into Christmas, that can't be taken away from us, but it doesn't mean anything unless we go on and win at the end of the season. Couldn't watch the match, but you helped me through it so much with the commentary. I can tell my friends about the performance now. My pleasure, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it and it was great to have you with us. Great present for all of us. Absolutely. I'm so happy, guys. What a start to the season. I say start, we're halfway through it now. It's been absolutely brilliant from the Reds. I'm so proud of them. What else have we got? With more clean sheets than a 5-star hotel, said Lars. There we are. Lars, mate, it was a great performance, wasn't it? It really was. There were some little sloppy bits and pieces, some sloppy passes, some stupid stuff, but all in all, it's another game I think Liverpool can say they've come away from having controlled it very well throughout. I'm very proud of this team. Great present for all of us. Salah, one of the best one-season wonders ever, said Sam. I know, mate, all these one seasons he's going to keep being a wonder for. It's crazy, isn't it? I don't need Christmas presents this year. My heart is full watching these boys perform under that red shirt. It is a beautiful thing, XT. Liverpool have come out this season firing. They mean business. Why no Shapiro? Mate, you've gone over my head. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what you're talking about there. I sub today. Do you do commentary in every game? If so, you should be a commentator. Thank you, mate. I do commentary in every Liverpool game. I wouldn't call it really commentary. I just... You know, I dip in and out. I do a bit of commentary and then I chat about things in the chat as well. I wouldn't say it's commentary. It's just more trying to keep people up to date with what's going on. But I enjoy it and people seem to think it's okay. So as long as people keep tuning in, I'm going to keep doing it. So thank you for the kind words. Maybe we can go unbeaten. Is that you, Dejan? Have you disguised yourself as Willow Wizard? Anyway, mate, joking aside, who knows? Who knows? You can't rule anything out at this point. Yes, the Reds, Ray. Get in, pal. Yes, the Reds. Another clean sheet as well. I mean, 11 fucking clean sheets, lads. 11. That's ridiculous. 11 clean sheets for the Reds this season. Only 7 conceded. Still nobody's managed to score more than 1 goal against us. Wolves none today. Jordan Henderson had a good game, said Scotty. He did indeed, mate. He did indeed. I think Bobby needs a rest, Craig. He was one pace tonight. Oh, I might have watched this game differently or seen it a little bit differently, pal, to a few other people because I thought Bobby Firmino was okay. I thought today was the first day I've watched him in this position that I've actually felt that he's starting to learn the role a little bit better. Now, he may look tired, pal, I get you. He's put in a lot of yards. It's going to be a tough, long season for him. But I thought today was one of his better ones. But look, buddy, we all see things differently, don't we? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm absolutely way off. Up the Reds. Keep up the good work. Chris. It's Craig, Andy. Come on, Chris. Merry Christmas, everybody. Do I look like a Chris? Do I? I might look like a bit of a Chris. Jordan Henderson had a good game. No, why no Shaqiri? Sorry, Chris. I hadn't got a clue what you were talking about. I was thinking, what, is there some American political stuff I'm missing out on here? I don't know. Interesting. You think it would have been a game for him in the second half particularly, but look at it this way. He's managed to give him a rest. He should be fit and raring to go for the game against Newcastle. Who should we bring in January? I don't know if we'll bring in anybody. Is it C Wanderer? I don't know if we'll bring in anybody, mate. Possibly sign somebody for the end of the season. Maybe somebody like Fekir. Maybe somebody like Pulisic. I don't know. I love to wait and see, because you never know what Klopp's going to do. Last season we had Virgil van Dijk given to us on the 30th of December, which was a beautiful Christmas present. 11 clean sheets. Somebody come and give us a challenge, said Ben. Van Dijk, a bargain, the best defender in the world, said Cart 6. Worth every single penny of that money, pal. Every penny. For those of you that didn't join us for the watch along of the game earlier on, the people watching the game voted for Virgil van Dijk as their man of the match today, and you know what, I can't really argue with them one bit. He was fantastic. As you can see from our sub count, we're only 4 subscribers away from hitting 6,300 subs. It only seems like we just passed 6. It's mad, like flying along, which is brilliant to see. So I'm sure we can probably try and hit that 6,300 on this stream. Thank you for joining us for this one. I suppose it's a match reaction / late night agenda. It's a little bit of both, isn't it? The pressure is now on everybody else this weekend to go and get the job done. It's great. Friday night games are great if you win, if you get the points. And Liverpool have gone and done that, which is brilliant to see. We might get Timo Werner, said oh no, possibly. Strongly linked to Bayern Munich, pal, actually, recently. But he would fit in our system very nicely. Absolutely no disagreement there from me. Craig, you've seen Oliver Kahn has said Alisson is better than Neuer. Good man, Oliver. Good man, Captain Caveman, straight in there. I cannot wait for those 2 games against Bayern Munich, Charlie. They're going to be 2 really good games, pal. Oh, Charlie, on that actually, Charlie, for those of you who don't know, Charlie there in the chat is one of the guys in our Field Agenda who used to help me out with watch-alongs and stuff. He did a watch-along of the Napoli game in the summer for the pre-season friendly that myself and Connor went to. And until a couple of weeks ago, Charlie actually held the record for the most viewers on a watch-along, and it always bugged me a little bit, because it was the only one I didn't do, and Charlie had the record for it with 32,500 watches or something like that. And recently we managed to not just beat it but smash it, thankfully, with 62,500 views. So I was relieved to get my record back, Charlie. But much love, buddy. I do always appreciate your help. I miss you, I miss Cash, I miss Dave, I miss Chris, I miss chatting with all the guys. Things have changed a lot over the past few months, and hopefully we can get something going after Christmas, get people back chatting. Get maybe a new podcast that we're speaking about. Was it my eyes, or did I see Hendo pass it forward? Don't be silly, Matt. Henderson doesn't pass the ball forward. He's not allowed. He's only allowed pass it sideways or backwards because all the stat merchants have to have their little dig. No, all joking aside, Matt, Henderson was good today. I thought he had one of his better games. Hi lads, Merry Christmas. We're on top, said Sam. Did you guys notice, if you were in the watch along, there was trolls everywhere at 1-0. Oh, there was trolls all over the place. United fans were in having a little dig. City fans were in having a little dig. As soon as Van Dijk knocked home the second one, they all disappeared. They all ran off back under their rocks like the little rats scurrying into the corner of a room. They all disappeared when Liverpool went 2-0 up. Not a peep to be heard out of them. I hope we break the jinx this time and win the title, said Obi-Wan. And I'm with you, pal. Believe, though. That's all I'm going to say. Don't be arrogant about it as fans. Don't think we're just going to go and do it. But believe. Just like I said believe against Everton when it was 0-0. Just like all week I was saying believe that we're going to go here and get the 3 points today. And we're going to make it look fairly easy, which I think we did. We controlled that game. Wolves are a very good side. They work really, really hard. And they're going to do a fair bit this season. They're going to give teams some very difficult games, as we've seen already with Manchester City and Chelsea. But we've gone there. We've got the job done. And I'm so proud of Jurgen Klopp and the boys for that. Hi Craig, results great tonight. Hendo's 300th game for Liverpool. What the fuck, where's that time gone? Jesus, I didn't know that. So firstly, mate, thank you for letting me know that, Mossy Wossy. 300 games for Hendo at Liverpool. That is craziness. That's flown along. I hope Liverpool sign Ennis Bardi, Adam said, Adam Parks. I'll have to be honest, mate, I don't know who he is. Excuse me for my ignorance, but I don't know who he is. What else have we got? Us and Bayern both interested in from what I've seen, so I don't know. I think there's probably a few more clubs as well, but for me, oh no, it seemed like with Lewandowski wanting to move on and having to been pretty verbal in the last couple of seasons about wanting to move on. Timo Werner always seemed like a natural replacement at Bayern Munich. You know that they like to get the best of the Germans. Look, Lewandowski obviously Polish, but it would suit Leipzig more to sell him to us because we're not in the same league and we're not gonna, come back to haunt them. What else have we got? Just as I thought, a good game. We showed our class across the pitch. VVD is something else. Up the Reds, top of the tree, said Nick Friedman. Top of the tree, pal, and we ain't going anywhere. Not until after Christmas anyway. Excuse me, my throat's just a little bit hoarse. Just going to have an old drop of the old DIJK. There we go. Delish. Where's the podcast gone? It was my favourite Liverpool pod, said Chris. The honest answer, Chris, is when we moved across to YouTube, we wanted to go in a different direction. We wanted to make video content, and with podcasts, they're brilliant. I love chatting to the guys. It's great to share views, but you don't get that immediate interaction with the listeners like you do on here. So on here, you can put your comment in, I can see it, or I can say something and I can see immediately how people react, and I love that interactive aspect of it. With podcasts, you make it, you record it, you put it out there into the world, and you hope that people like it, but you don't really get as much feedback. And I like this side of it, I like the interaction. But we have decided to do a podcast after Christmas, so we'll be doing one a week. Not as much as we used to do. We used to put out 5 or 6 podcasts a week at some point. But we'll be doing one a week, maybe from January onwards. So I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. I'm still not sure yet if we're going to do them as video podcasts and put them out as audio as well, or whether they'll just be audio. But either way, it's looking like there'll be a podcast after Christmas. Have a night out, lads, said Sam. Absolutely. Need an extra attacking options in January, Craig. Either Werner or attacking midfielder that can finish. Fabinho was boss, said Chris. I love Fabinho already. I absolutely fucking love Fabinho. How are we after losing 2 subs on the stream? This is why the sub counter kills me. I spend half the stream watching it, praying for it to hit 6-3, and then I see it goes back to. I give up. I give up trying to figure it out. Smelly Manx, said Nathan. Connor said VVD should have been carried off the field on a cherry and then fed grapes while being fanned with a banana leaf. Did you not see that, Connor? That's exactly what happened. How did you miss that? Don't know how you missed that one, buddy. Hey Craig, sorry I'm late, said Subi. No need to apologise, pal. Great to have you with us. I hope you are enjoying things, and you've probably broken up for your Christmas break now in school as well, mate. Only just got notified. Splendid 3 points, said Pepper Red. Yeah, apologies, the notifications probably went out a little bit late. For some reason, the chat was knocked off, so I started the stream a few minutes earlier, and then noticed that the chat was disabled, so I had to go back, stop the stream, delete the old one, come back in, sort out the chat and come back on. Look up Ennis Bardi on YouTube. I will, mate. I'll give it a look. Yeah, I look forward to it, but it's tough to gauge a player's value on YouTube, or his worth on YouTube, I suppose. Would you be doing Klopp post-match? Would you be doing Klopp post? You've lost me, Krishnan. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, buddy. Craig, does that DIJK make you feel better when you're ill? Of course. It makes everything better, mate. It makes everything in the world better. Zaha masterclass needed tomorrow, said Louis. Great win tonight, said Stephen Taggart. It was, man. It really was good to go somewhere difficult like Molineux. And let's be honest, a lot of our fans were very nervous during the week about this fixture. I've been a little bit arrogant about it to an extent, because I've never seen this being a problem. There are fixtures coming up that worry me greatly, and I'll never let on when they come, because it's kind of my job on here to be positive and let people, enjoy themselves, but try and give out a bit of positivity to make people believe, because it's all about us getting behind the team, staying together, and trying to unite our fan base, because there's been, for so long, our fan base have been at each other's throats, whether it be over tickets, whether it be over anything really. And now, thanks to the manager, thanks to the way the team are playing, people are starting to pull together, and it's great to see. Arsenal Invincibles, Craig can't even speak anymore. Arsenal Invincibles, watch out, said XT. I'm having words with the gods for City to drop points before the third, said Anthony. On that one, actually, well, we're here to talk about the third in the game against Manchester City. Can I just say, I've seen a lot of stuff on our social media platforms and things. This game won't decide the season. Whatever you think about the game coming up against Manchester City, it won't decide the season. It will help us greatly if we can go there and get a win. Of course it will. It will open up a bit of a gap. But if we drop points or if we lose that game, don't be too disheartened. There's a long way to go in this season. And whatever happens when we come up to play Manchester City, don't let it worry you. Whatever happens, happens. Relax. Could I do a podcast with you guys? Said Scotty. I don't, with all due respect, mate, probably no. There's a couple of reasons why. One, I'd have a list as long as my arm of people that I promised could come on and do stuff. Secondly, if we're going to do a podcast, there is some equipment that's needed, and I don't want to put that pressure on anybody that doesn't already have equipment. Microphones and stuff like that, the quality that you need for podcasts are a little bit expensive. So probably not, mate, is the honest answer. But there's no reason why you can't come on a post-match show on here or anything, buddy, and we can get your opinions that way, no problem whatsoever. If Palace win tomorrow, we'll put a picture of Roy Hodgson on the stream until the next game, which we absolutely will not be doing in any way, shape or form, unless it's an emu, in which case, yes, we can work with that one. Mo Supreme, timing scary player. How the fucking hell do you handle this man, said CM. One season wonder, buddy. I mean, how do opposition fans look at that man and not just bow down to his greatness? Because he's phenomenal. He's a fantastic person, first and foremost. He's a fantastic footballer. He's a fantastic ambassador for his country. And we're privileged to have him at the football club. So, Mo Salah, you absolute superstar. YouTube being a bit funny. Merry Christmas, everybody, said Lee. Is it Newcastle game home or away? It's a home, Louis. It's a home. We welcome Rafa and the Newcastle team to Anfield for that one on Boxing Day. October, you are going to that game, are you not, my friend? Cannot wait to see the pictures over there and enjoy every moment of it. What was wrong with Sky, said Subi. I don't know, it was shocking, wasn't it? The screen was black. Yeah, it was shit. The camera work was shit. There you go. Stephen Taggart has put in the link there. He's doing a dry January for Cancer Research UK. If anybody wants to help him out, the link is in there. Very worthy cause, very nice fella. What else have we got? Louise said hello. Hello, Louis. How are you? I said Louise there, didn't I? Louis, apologies, mate. How are you, sir? Who would have thought in August that would be unbeaten, top of Crimbo, unreal season so far. Sorry for calling you Chris earlier on. No worries, pal. I've been called a lot worse. Trust me, Andy, a lot worse, pal. Keep up the good work. I'm not going to joke, Andy. When we went into this season, buddy, I thought to myself, if we can close the gap to Manchester City, make a big push in the league, like make an actual push at it, do decent in the Champions League, and whatever happens in the Cups happens, that'll be good enough for me. In my wildest dreams, I didn't expect to be sitting here at Christmas time with us top of the table. I know it's by the smallest of margins if City win, but at the same time, what was it, 25, 26 points or something? We were behind Manchester City last year. So for us to have done as well as we have, we've been fantastic. I'm so proud of the guys, so proud of the manager. How bad is Keita's injury? I don't know, Gokul, I don't know, mate. I hope it's not too bad. I had a bit of a laugh on the stream, actually. Who was it? Was it I think it was Pepper Red, was it? They were I thought Pepper Red was talking about Keita, but he's talking about fucking Katie Jordan, whoever the fuck she is. And I thought he was talking about Naby Keita, Katie Price, and I was having a go at him and he was talking about fucking Jordan. You live and learn. Did you get your VVD goal bet? No, Mossy, it had to be a header, pal. I didn't get it, unfortunately. But I know a man who did. I think Dave of Dave's TV Solutions, I think, had money on him to score, so nice one for him. Keita being posted, what's this, at the moment, as a slight doubt, said Tommy Wammy. Thank you, pal. 5 subscribers to go, guys, so if you're watching, please do hit that subscribe button and make sure we get it. 6,300 subscribers on this stream. It would be class to hit that round number. I'm a bit of a weirdo in that I do like these round numbers and it makes me feel good. So come on, 6,300 if you're watching, please do hit that subscribe button. What else we got? Stephen just put a link in. He's a blue spanner. There you go. Yeah, blue spanners can always put links in, by the way, if anybody's ever wondering, to whatever it might be for. Like, Can't believe we only conceded 7 goals this season so far, said Louis. It's amazing, isn't it? 7 goals conceded. Just 7. 11 clean sheets from 18 games. It's mental. Mo is currently unplayable, said Facility Time. He's brilliant. He's getting back to his best. And Klopp said it himself last week. Mo is back. What's this as we got? I think you should worry less and just strap in and enjoy the ride. I like that. I can't. What is that? Pleased to beat you. Yeah, we should strap in and enjoy it, mate, because that's what being a fan is all about. You should just sit back, relax, and enjoy these moments. We're blessed to be watching a fantastic Liverpool side at this moment in time. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. What have we got? Is a cancer link that's allowed? Any links are allowed in. The only links that we can't have are links to streams and stuff like that. They're the links we can't have in. But links to a cancer charity, of course we can allow those links in. That I'm aware of anyway. I don't see any reason why we can't allow them in. Why do people call Mo Salah a one-season wonder? I do not know what it means. It means that he's just had one good season, man, and it was a freak season basically, and that people don't think he's good enough to continuously do it, which they're clearly wrong about, because Mo Salah is brilliant. Craig, what's your thoughts about Naby Keita's season so far? It's been a bit hit and miss, Louis, and I love him so much. Actually, the shirt I have on now has Keita 8 on the back of it. I don't think we've seen the best of him yet, but that's okay. It might take him an entire season to settle in to the way we play. He's had a little bit hit and miss with injuries and stuff as well, but he's a quality act, and I think we're going to be very, very happy to have him at the club. You can see flashes of what he's capable of and flashes of his brilliance, but he's just not doing it consistently yet. But yet is only halfway through a season and his first season at the club. Fabinho looks like he's settling down now and starting to play the way we know he can, so it's all good, Louis. But mate, I'd love to know your thoughts on him as well. Is there a stream on Christmas Day? No, Scotty, that is the one day, pal, I'm going to take off. There'll probably be a stream Christmas Eve, there'll probably be a stream New Year's Eve, but there won't be a stream on Christmas Day because I've got to spend that with the family and the kids, and rightly so. It shouldn't be any other way. I want to spend that with Lucas. I want to play with his toys with him. I want to get the shit kicked out of me. I actually have a little bit of a black eye. You can't see it on the screen there, but Lucas whacked me across the head with a lightsaber yesterday when we were playing. Because he's too good. He's too skillful with that lightsaber. I should have known better than to go up against the pro. 3, what's this? 3 away. So close. There we go. Look, yeah, we're getting close to that. We'll get there. We'll get to 6,300 subscribers. Just think, guys, how long does it seem since we were talking about 5k, and we were all patting ourselves on the back for 5k and a job well done, and our target for the entire season when we started was 5,000 subscribers, and to be here not even halfway through the year and we've passed 6,000, it's so great. So thank you to each and every person that has subscribed and has helped us out. As well, the super chats we've been getting lately are class as well, and every little one of those helps us get a little bit closer towards the new equipment. There's the Patreon link as well in there for people who want to sign up that way, and we're going to look to revitalise the Patreon a little bit, because we realise that what we should be doing really with Patreon is giving something else back. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a few little ideas for Patreon for the likes of Sean Lunt and other people who've been supporting us on there, that we can give them a little bit of extra stuff back, give them a little bit back for their contributions, and we're working on that, so bear with us. I think there's a problem with Firmino. I hope he returns soon to his best because we really need him. On this, it's probably an interesting topic for us to have a chat about, Amro, mate, because you brought it up. Bobby Firmino. Do people think he's not at his best, or do you think that he's just not used to where he's playing? Because he's not going through the middle anymore as further forward as he was. He's almost playing in the hole behind, and he's dropping deeper, so he's going to get less goal-mouth action. He's still going to score a few goals from time to time, but I'd love to know what your thoughts are, because I'm struggling to figure it out. And I thought today he had a good game, but I see other people say that they didn't think he played too well. Sky Sports was Poundland TV, said Pepper Red. Rod is listening with one ear. Rod, how are you, sir? I hope you're well. I hope your daughter's x-rays went okay as well, buddy. I was thinking about that one the other day. Oh, it's for cancer. Yes, mate, the link was for Cancer Research UK. He's doing he's raising money basically for Cancer Research UK. He's doing a dry January, and he was just looking for people to help him out and sponsor him. So that's why we said it's no problem for him to put the link in. Dave Fagan there in the chat, as you can see. If anybody wants to, if you're like me and over Christmas you want to watch as much football as you can, watch as many films as you can and stuff like that, pop into the Discord group and just look for Dave's TV Solutions on there. He sorted me out, a few other Reds as well. Yeah, TV packages and stuff like that. We're not going to talk about it on here. We're not going to promote stuff on here. Just go into the Discord group, tag me, tag Connor, tag Dave, tag somebody in there, and they'll put you in touch with Dave. If you want to get sorted out, then Dave's your man. He looked after me, and I said a few other Reds that I know. So, Television Solutions, Dave Fagan is your man. There's lots of whip on the ball. That finish though by Van Dijk. Can we talk about that for a second as well? He's just class, isn't he? So calm and composed. Little side foot, boom, job done. Mo having a mare. Love the stable. Mo having a mare. You've lost me on that one. Lost me. I've refused better looking women than Katie Price. Why are we still talking about Katie Price, for fuck's sake, Pepper Red? I don't know. Is there something I've missed about Katie Price today? She's been in the news or something. Connor said, shame we didn't get Katie early like reports were saying last January. Could have been settled in and ready to go this season. Could have won 15 out of 18 at this stage. Oh, hang on. We have. There you go. It would have been nice to get him though, in all honesty, Connor. It would have been, because he wasn't really putting in 100%, it looked like last year at RB Leipzig. That's when he wasn't taking out his own players of training as well, which was hilarious. They're calling Mo a flat track bully now that they can't call him a one season wonder. They can call him what they want, Chris. They can call him whatever the fuck they want. What we will call him is King Mo Salah, the Egyptian superstar, the Egyptian king that has come to Liverpool and given us all hope, belief, and a little bit of joy in our hearts, which is great to see. I love the guy. What an ambassador for his country, what an ambassador for the club, and what an ambassador for just being a damn fine fucking human being. So anybody who's that negative to say about Mohamed Salah is obviously an idiot, an absolute idiot. We're not fans of other clubs on here, but we've often spoken about our admiration for certain players and certain people. We've spoken before about Juan Mata, Manchester United player, former Chelsea player, but he's a damn good human being. He does some fine stuff for charity and some fine stuff around the world. Good fella. Loads of nice things to say about him. If you can't look at Mo Salah and say the same, then there's something wrong with you as a person, because he's an amazing footballer and he's an even better human being. It's just different positions Firmino plays now that makes it look like he isn't playing well, said Mossy Wassy. I think Firmino is struggling, our new way of playing. He's playing so deep, it's okay, but there's a time when we need our golden trio back. I think we're just sacrificing a bit of our attacking intent for a little bit more defensive solidity. And do you know what? It's working, isn't it? 7 goals conceded in 18 games. How many have we scored this season? Can anybody pull that one up for me? I'm not sure. I have never actually looked into that. How many goals in the season have we scored in the league? Sorry, so far this year. Yeah, Craig, you missed me breaking news. DIJK banged Katie Price. Nah, he didn't, did he? Oh, please tell me that's true. Please tell me that's true. Gotta shut the office down now so I can go and pack for Liverpool holiday. Have a great one, October. Have a lovely trip. Look forward to seeing some pictures, and I hope you get a wonderful game against Newcastle. Bobby's a team player. He's been challenged by defenders in midfield. He's only going to get better. Watch Mr. Klopp change formations all the way through to May. King Mo Salah, said Tom Flynn. Love it. Juan Mata is class, said Nathan. And he really is. He's a wonderful fella. Really, really fine human being. And definitely somebody the kids should be looking up to and they should be respecting. Just like Mo Salah. And there's a lot of good footballers out there doing a lot of good stuff as well. I'm only just picking out those two because they're the first two that came to my mind. May, I send you a photo on Twitter to show you the chat. Please do, Scotty, mate. Please do. Still, I won't get a chance to look at it yet, Scotty, mate. I'll look at it as soon as the stream is over. So if I don't reply yet, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about it. Still buzzing, said Gary Richards. Just think Brewster will slot right in when he's fit. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Curtis Jones, Matt Phillips on the fringes as well. It's looking good, pal, isn't it? It's looking very good indeed. How wise was Klopp to wait to get VVD? Masterstroke. Jurgen gets kudos every day. I think where we need to give Jurgen Klopp a massive amount of credit was last season and the Coutinho situation. I remember losing my damn mind when Coutinho left last year and we'd nobody to replace him. I couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't believe how we allowed that to happen and we didn't have somebody lined up. But Jurgen Norbert Klopp knew what he was doing. He knew that Coutinho leaving would get other players to step up their game and other players to try and take some responsibility, and it worked magnificently. And we went on and we had an unbelievable end to last season. So look, we should stop second guessing the man because he clearly knows what he's doing. 39 we scored, Andre. Thank you, and thank you, Mossy Wossy, as well. 39 goals scored, 7 conceded. 7. How mad is that? As I said, when I was watching a programme yesterday, they were talking about Wolves and saying that they'd conceded 10 goals less than Manchester United this year. I think it was 18, 17, 18, something like that. And they were lauding them for how amazing they were. And I'm sitting there going, hello, Liverpool, 7 goals conceded. 7 all fucking season. Tom, talk to you soon, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Senior Flamo's in. How are you, sir? The last 7 Premier League games, 2 times we've scored. 2, the other times we've scored more. This team is world class and a pure joy to watch. Fuck clicking, we're fine. There you go. I agree. We're doing absolutely grand. Rarely get to see your streams live, but always enjoy them first thing in the morning, said Daryl Hinko. Thank you, Daryl, mate. That's really kind of you. Great to have you watching. I hope you continue to enjoy them. And it's great to be able to get you on a live one, pal. So thank you for coming into the chat. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. And most of all, mate, thank you for supporting the channel. Just hope Divock didn't get Katie Price off the duff, said Owen Fay. Did he really give her one? Oh, please tell me that's true. Please tell me that's true. Klopp's record is phenomenal, said Dabo. Katie Price is the best looking beats whale in the world, said Andre. You guys are mean. Mean. Who's the best LFC player? Some say Bogdan, but I think it's Van Dijk. Look, we are blessed to have a team full of them at this moment, Cartmate. An absolute team full of superstars. Great point, Craig, as Coutinho is a seamless transition in the Klopps we trust. I have to admit, I didn't see it coming. I was as angry as everybody else last year. I had no idea that we were going to be able to turn ourselves around and be as good as we were without Coutinho. But look, there you go. It just proves we need to trust the manager. This manager has earned our trust, our respect, and basically anything the fucker deserves or asks for because he's immense. Absolutely phenomenal. The group that he's built there, the belief that seems to be in them, the way they work for each other, and the professionalism that we're showing. Just seeing out games seamlessly. It's brilliant to watch. Milner's Instagram, hugging VVD, every kid's Christmas dream. A hug off the big man, dressed in red with a funny beard. There you go. He's just a master, isn't he? He's a master of social media. Guys, we're 5 subscribers away from 6,300. So if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that button. And of course, guys, drop a like on the stream as well. This week we've had an amazing record of getting every stream so far this week to 100 likes. I've no idea where we are with this one, but there's a good hour or so to go on the stream. So if you're watching and you haven't yet hit the subscribe button or the thumbs up button, please hit that one. Just as he says that, they lose a subscriber. Of course that happens. And what else have we got? So happy to see you've been monetized, by the way. If I might ask, what was the copyright issue? Okay, so Chris, let me rewind back. The monetizing thing had nothing to do with copyright. The problem we were having with being monetized was that, okay, this is going to sound so stupid, but it's true, I promise you. When we do a live stream, that's seen as one video. And as you guys know, when a live stream is over, that then processes and goes up as a video on YouTube. Well, YouTube's algorithm was seeing that same video as 2 videos. And they thought that we were duplicating our content. So they seen the video, the live stream, that was one video. And then when it went up or uploaded itself, to YouTube, for some reason the algorithm was seeing that as a duplication of the same content. So once we were lucky, we managed to get in contact with YouTube, we explained the situation to them, and eventually they went and they monetized us, and that was sound. Now the copyright issue was a different thing, Chris. That was something that really actually annoyed us, because last week Liverpool played Manchester United, one of the biggest games of the season. Connor has scheduled their stream as always, like we always do, for the watch-alongs. In our watch-alongs, we always go out of our way to say that we don't show any content, we don't show any match audio or anything like that. So this stream was taken down about half an hour before the game even started, we got this notification to say that our stream was removed for copyright infringement by the copyright holder, or by the rights holder. And myself and Connor were kind of looking at each other going, well, hang on. One, the stream hadn't even started, so there's no chance that we could have broken any copyright laws because no content had gone out yet. Two, we never break any rules. We make sure we go out of our way to show that we don't show any or have any audio, don't show any video of the games. So we had to run around that day and try and clarify what the fucking problem was. So we managed to get an email off to the copyright holder and basically say to them, look, you've ruined our biggest game of the season. We're after losing probably 200 or 300 quid in revenue for that day. We've lost a load of subscribers. We've lost a load of potential views. And we've not broken any single rules. How can this happen? So they emailed us back and they gave us a bit of an iffy answer, to be fair. They said, oh, this once we'll let it go and, you know, we'll drop the complaint against you. So firstly, we're like, well, look, this gets us back streaming, so, you know, we'll say nothing. Because we were banned for 90 days. 90 days from live streaming because of something that somebody accused us of that we didn't do, that we never had done. And rather than protect its what do we call ourselves on here? It's video contributors on YouTube, or whatever you want to call us. They decided to let people punish us and take away our stream for absolutely fucking nothing. It was madness. It was a big headache, something we didn't need. And look, we're not the only channel that it's happened to. It happened to Mark Goldridge when they were with the United Stand before. He told us that. I know it happened to another couple of people that we know on their channels. But when you go out of your way not to break the rules, we've never shown anything. We don't even post links into content in here that you could see the match on. And to get booted off like that, it was tough because it was the biggest game of the season. And when you're saving for a camera like we are and you're trying to buy new equipment and you've just got monetized that week, so this was your big opportunity to bring in some cash. It was a kick in the teeth, but look, you learn, you move on. What can you do? We're glad to be back here, glad to be chatting with everybody. And yeah, I'd much rather be here now with no money than be booted off. So look, it's sorted, that's the main thing. But I just wanted to explain it, pal, because you've asked. How's it going, Nat? I'm excellent, mate. How are you? LFC is so great this season. I don't care if we lose in the end because of bad luck. I know it's only a matter of time and we'll win the Premier League. I believe in Klopp. Mate, that's a beautiful sentiment. I hope it's this year as well. I mean, we're capable of it. We're certainly capable of it. We're a fantastic side. 2 great games now. Bring on Newcastle and Arsenal. So Gary, I just sent you it. Can I post it in the chat as well? I don't think you'd be able to post an image in the chat, pal. What else have we got? Sorry, my phone flashed the other side of the room, caught my eye. Just need to get Naby Keita scoring a goal, Craig. That number 8 shirt seems to weigh him down a little bit. He has 10 goals each year in Germany. He'll get there, Owen. He's only settling in, buddy. He'll get there. And I'd rather he's learning his lesson as we're still winning. I mean, it'd be worse if he wasn't quite up to it and we were dropping points, but we aren't. So it's all good at the minute, but I get where you're coming from. He is capable of more. What I love about Naby Keita, though, is when he picks up the ball, he looks to step forward. He looks to break the lines. He looks to run at people. And that's something that sometimes I don't get from our midfielders. What happened? No. Okay, no. I've said this before. From now on, any comments relating to our good friend, by the way, we love Daz, but no more comments, Daz, are going to be read out. Because every night we're answering 5 or 6 questions about Daz. And I feel harsh saying this because we love the guy. Daz is a top lad, but I'm not going to keep reading out comments and stuff. But I don't know what's happened to him. That's the honest answer. Messaged him, tried to contact him. He's read the messages, but he hasn't replied, so I can't answer. I don't know why he's left, so I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. Again, ESPN with backhanded compliments, planting ideas where trouble could arise, and basically saying Salah is carrying the team. Fuck off. Honestly, I don't get this. Why would you come out with such nonsense? I've been baffled that this entire week over here in the UK and Ireland, Sky Sports have basically been laying the foundations, and not just Sky Sports, other media outlets laying the foundations for Mauricio Pochettino to come and join Manchester United from Spurs. It's crazy. Right, where else have we got? Look, 2 subscribers lost as well, so there you go. Obviously people weren't happy me saying no more of the Daz chat. But look, I'm sick of it, to be honest with you. You know I love the guy. I'm constantly singing his praises, but I'm not going to spend half of our streams every day talking about why he isn't on YouTube because I don't know. If that loses a sub, so be it. Where else have we got? Loads of talk about some Susanna bird as well. Are you lads all on the horn tonight or something? I don't know what's up with you. What's up, Craig? Only home. Said I'd pop in and check how the Reds performed. We were very good today, Martin. Some sloppy passing at times, but we got the job done. A professional performance, and we're top of the league. Connor, fuck off. Defence is a Rolls Royce, said mine, which it is. Hello, Thomas. How are you? Thomas Gaming, thank you for saying hello, buddy. What's up, Craig? How did the Reds play? We played very well. What's happened with the Anfield Agenda podcasts? We stopped them because we wanted to make YouTube content. I suppose Maverick is the honest answer. We will be starting them back in the new year, one a week. So, there you go. Andre seems to want me to remove his spanner. In the past 9 seasons, 8 of them were won by the team top of Christmas. First time it wasn't won by the Christmas topper. Where have we got this? Sorry, I'm going to read this out again. In the past 9 seasons, 8 of them were won by the team top Christmas. We were the one time that it wasn't won. Sorry, yeah, I thought that's what you were saying. Yeah, we don't want to talk about 13-14, buddy. That still hurts. I'm not going to lie. That really fucking hurts. Jokes aside, everybody wants... Anyone commenting is going to get their spanner removed. So there you go. It's as simple as that. Jokes aside and all, you've no idea how much of a pain in the arse it is because we're constantly asking, constantly being messaged, constantly trying to let people know. So, right, that's 1, 2, 3 spanners so far. 4 spanners. Okay, so... Some people obviously don't want their spanners. V8's gone as well. Nathan's spanner's going. Who else's spanner's going? Let me just look through the chat. Done. Love you, Craig, you fucking belter, said Lee. Thank you, pal. What a result that was. What a result. I missed them. Look forward to the new podcast. Thank you very much, mate. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What are the spanners for? The spanners are mods of the channel, mate, which basically means they can boot people out of the chat that are spamming and stuff like that as well. So yeah, they basically look after the chat for us to make sure that nobody posts anything that can get us in trouble or that offends people in the chat. No, by the way, for those asking about getting a spanner, we've stopped them for the time being because we've got so many of them. And sometimes on live streams it actually causes us a bit of a problem. So we've halted the spanners for the minute. Do 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 do. Massive 3 points tonight to Tony Watson. What else have we got? No. Do 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 do. For those of you trying to pretend like you don't know why you lost your spanners, I can scroll back up and read through all your comments if you want me to read them out to you. I said no more Daz talk, please stop talking about Daz, and then we had 4 or 5 people with Daz. Where's Daz? Daz. He loves talking about Daz. Thomas Gaming, how are you as well? Just to say hello to you again. What a game from the Reds, said Scotty. It was fantastic. Did you see the youngster who signed the new contract? It's quality news. No, I didn't. I didn't see the youngster that signed the new contract, but we see that Robbo is about to sign the new deal. My stream's on mute. Sorry, Nathan. That was, I don't know why that was. Yeah, you can. I don't have a spanner, Connor. By the way, the people that have removed your spanners, do you really think I'm that petty? Come on, I'm only winding you guys up. You were never losing your spanners. Don't worry about it. I wanted to see what your reaction was going to be. I'll give them all back to you now. Don't worry, I'm not that much of an asshole. 2 seconds. Let me just go back through the 3 people I've removed them. I was only winding you up. Relax. You know we love you. Done. And hang on. There's a couple more I owe them back to. God, I can't believe you guys thought I was actually going to be that fucking petty and remove your spanners. Come on. I think I've got them all. Hang on. There's one more. I've removed somebody's that I owe it to. I think I've given you back yours. Yeah. There's one more person I owe a spanner to. Who is it? Nathan, I think you've got yours back. Andre, yes, it was you. Sorry. There you go. Done. Now, hopefully you've all learned your lesson. Don't cross the big angry ball Grinch at Christmas time. Great result, said Cameron. What's this? Half the season gone and we're still unbeaten. Absolutely, Pat. It's brilliant, isn't it? What a time to be a Red. What a time. I hate to say it, but Everton have a world-class footballer in Luckman, said Willow Wizard. Do you know what, mate? It's okay to say it. It's okay for us to talk about other people's players and say that they're good, because we can do that as fans. I like to think that most of the people in the chat are honest fans, and we're not just trolls to come in and go, your player's shite. Like anyone who comes in and calls Mo Salah a one-season wonder, for instance, is a dickhead. Need to get a Grinch onesie, said Connor. No, I'm alright with the Cookie Monster onesie, which is hilarious, by the way. The state of me in that Cookie Monster onesie. I look like a fat Teletubby reject. I look like the 6th Teletubby that didn't quite make it. We should sell Maddopp and get Connor Cody back. Dave Fagan said Grinch. There was somebody actually. Who was it? There was one more person actually that should have had a sub by now, so bear with me. I'm just trying to scroll back through to find out who it was. Bollocks, I can't find it. Done. Not you. Sorry guys, I'm going back through the chat to try and find somebody who I meant to give a sub to before. Not a sub to, sorry, a spanner to. I can't find it. Where is it? Nah, I can't find it. I don't know who it is. Shit. I'll see the next comment and I'll know from there. Anyway, guys, look, man of the match. And everybody else, Van Dijk. A lot of people gone for Van Dijk earlier on in the post-match show. Merry Christmas, Everton. Who's a better keeper, you or Mignolet? Me, clearly, obviously. I mean, clearly, that's not even a question. Obviously, I'm better than me. I'm no Adam Bogdan now. I'm not quite that level. VVD is worth 150 million. Oh, somebody sent me a message actually on Twitter about a topic they wanted me to ask you guys about on here. So you could see today before the game against Wolves, it was Matt, I think, actually, that sent me the message. And what Matt wanted us to talk about was the post or pre-match show that you've seen at Wolves tonight. The kind of fireworks, the big build-up and stuff before the game, the music and stuff to get the fans pumped up. Matt wants to know what your thoughts are on this in football. Are you for it? Are you against it? Did you think it was overkill? I couldn't really hear it too much because I had the sound down because, you know, I can't broadcast any audio on it. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Did you like it? Did you like the firework display, the music, the kind of lights flashing on and off? What are your thoughts on it? Yes in football, no in football? I don't know. I'd love to know your thoughts. Connor Cody came to our academy, he did. And he didn't quite make it at Liverpool, was let go, went down through the divisions, went to Wolves, found himself at a club that liked him, he liked them, perfect fit. He's the club captain now and he's back up in the Premier League, so congratulations to Connor Cody. He's a good example to anybody else out there to go and believe in yourself and just come back and be better than ever. And, you know, you got to give it to the guy. VVD man of the match. Colossus says, yeah, sir, your daily reminder that DT is a nonce, said Andre. That always makes me smile. PSG to pay 145 million for Salah. Yeah, they can fuck right off. Why would he go backwards and go to Paris Saint-Germain? That makes no sense whatsoever. As if they're anywhere near as big a club as Liverpool are. The absolute state of that club. Fuck them and their money. They're never going to win the Champions League. They're winning their own league every year, which is great, but they've no competition. And if you go there, it's for one reason only. And he ain't going to Paris Saint-Germain, because Paris Saint-Germain is not good enough to have Mohamed Salah playing in their team. They can fuck right off. What is a one season wonder? Subi, I've explained that one earlier on, pal. A one season wonder is somebody who has a really good season, some call it a freak season, and scores a load of goals, performs really well, but then doesn't do it any other year. It's happened a few times in the past, actually. A lot of strikers seem to do it, but Mo Salah is far from a one season wonder. He's already top scorer in the Premier League this year, so there you go. Tony Kelly said our atmosphere would outshine the fireworks. Sometimes the Anfield can be a little bit quiet, let's be honest. Again, sometimes it depends on kick-off times, opposition. VVD is a bargain. I thought it was good. I love a bit of a rave, said Skipper Dog. 7 subs, guys. Can we hit 7 subs on the stream? Come on, 7 subs to get us to 6,300. We've got 36 minutes left on tonight's stream. Paris Saint-Germain, said Connor more like. PSG don't need Salah, nor are they fucking getting him, pal. There's not a hope. More like LFC will take Mbappe. That would be rather tasty. That would do rather nicely. They'll get Pogba, said Skipper Dog. Lots of links for him back to Juventus. Did you see the links today in the news actually linking Morata with a swap for Higuain, which would be interesting, see if that happened. Rumours of Suarez coming back to Liverpool, never going to happen. There's no, see, I just can't see us ever spending money on a player over the age of 28. And by money I mean serious money, like in excess of 30 or 40 million quid. It just doesn't seem like something that we do. And you're not going to get Suarez cheap, let's be honest. Our normal atmosphere can't be loud all the time, said Tony. Have we been top of Christmas and not won the league, or has anybody? Yes, we're the only team to do it in the past 9 years, as somebody let us know earlier on. It's happened 8 out of the last 9 years, and we've been the one that fucked it up and didn't win the league when we were top of Christmas. Salah scored 13 goals, said V8, thank you for that one, pal. PSG can fuck off. Neymar and his Olympic diving team can fuck off as well, said LFC_5. Oh, Woola Wizard, yes, you mate, you were the one. There you go. You were the one I meant to give it to. Bob Latchford equals one season wonder. That's gone over my head. Something wrong with the subscriber count. It's broken, lads. It's gone backwards for some reason. Somebody fix it. It's broken. Somehow have we gone on a stream and lost 5 subs. This is hilarious. We would have gained subs if I'd stayed off and not done a stream. That's madness. Yorkshire pudding on Christmas Day or not? I had this discussion with my missus the other day, Charlie. Yes, for us, pal, because I like a bit of a Yorkshire pudding. So for me, mate, yes, Yorkshire pudding on Christmas Day. But I'm a chav. I've openly said I'm a chav. Couldn't care less about the fireworks. It makes the fans more excited. Good for them, said AS Empire. Craig, we need no, that's another one, Tony, you're not allowed to mention. We're not mentioning Buvac either. He's banned from the stream altogether. Hi Craig, was I right or was I right? I said it was a tough match and for us to win. VVD due to score. Top for Santa. Yes mate, happy fucking days. What a finish as well by Van Dijk. So calm and composed. Little inside of the foot. When Liverpool splashed the money for VVD, it was like splitting the news. No, not again, overpriced player, but how do I want to spit at the... I don't know what you're trying to say there, Fassel, mate. I guess what you're getting at is VVD absolute bargain, and yes, I'm all for that one. Craig, I also said hopefully this year is different. Bring it back to the Cop where it belongs. I'm so excited about the rest of the season. It's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. Whatever happens after Christmas, I'm looking forward to it. As somebody said earlier on, strap yourselves in and enjoy the ride. Can't wait for Salah to be called a full career wonder. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it actually? That Salah lad, he's an awful full career wonder. I know a few Yorkshire puddings, said Dave. There we go. Craig, we need a trophy, full stop. The Premier League is it for me though, pal. It is the be all and end all. Shaqiri for Keita next game against Newcastle. That's probably going to be the move, mate. We'll probably see Genie come back in after getting a bit of a rest. I know he played some minutes today. Who else could we see? Shaqiri, he must play. He didn't get any minutes today, so it would make a lot of sense for him to play. We might have Trent back, although I don't think we're going to play him. I think it might be rushing him back a little bit too early. I'd say you're probably going to see Kleiny against Newcastle and try and have Trent ready for Arsenal. VVD cheap as chips now, said Mossy Wassy. If there was an English version of the film American Pie, it would be called Yorkshire Pudding. Damn right. Right, if we win, we've really easy game last season against Wolves. Yeah, Wolves' last game of the season. Connor Cody, little own goal. Oh, whoops! What have I done? I've only got a 1 Liverpool the Premier League. Oh well, what a pity. Never mind. Guys, as I said, we are now 8 away. We were 3 away when the stream started, but we're 8 away from 6,300. So if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, 8 little clicks and we're there, and we've hit 6,300. And we can go off into Christmas like Liverpool, top of the fucking league, which is brilliant. And that's what we want to do. So if you're there and you're watching, please hit the subscribe button to get us to 6-3. I think we should rest Mo next game against Newcastle and Bobby. Interesting. I don't want to be too disrespectful towards Newcastle though. That's the thing. I don't want us to just assume because we're home and it's Newcastle it's going to be an easy game, because if there's one manager that knows how to come and frustrate and stifle, it's Rafael Benitez. He's a master at it, as we've seen before with Liverpool's away performances in Europe and stuff. He knows how to set a team up. So yeah, I don't want to make too many changes, but we have to make a couple. We do. We have to rotate. That is clear. Craig, at last I've broke up from school, said Subi, which is brilliant. So there you go. Enjoy your holidays, mate. What else have we got? Skipper Dog, I can't give you any thoughts on the commentary, mate, because I didn't have it on. When I'm doing the watch alongs, my audio is on 0, so I don't get to hear any of the commentary, buddy. DT says Xhaka is better than Hendo, Milner and Keita. Yeah, you know what DT can do, don't you? Go and fuck off. The Grinch jinxed it, Craig, said Dave Fagan. There you go. Predicting 5-0 versus Newcastle for Mossy Wassy. DT is of major insignificance, which I agree with. Fuck him and his opinions. Nobody gives a shite what he has to say, especially over here. I'm sure some of his own fans at Arsenal care, but I couldn't give a fuck what he has to say. Tony, mate, I can't scroll back up because I'll lose my place in the chat. So if you just want to copy and paste it, buddy, and put it back in, I'll catch it next time. Well, I'll catch it like further on down here in the chat. Rafa will hopefully let us win. I don't quite think so, mate, but maybe deep down. I'm sure deep down he's praying for us to go and win the Premier League, because Rafa's at red, let's be honest. I'm so glad to see him with fans that appreciate him as much as they should, because the Newcastle fans have been brilliant with Rafa Benitez. They know they have a quality manager there. Yes, I'm sure at times they've been frustrated by some of the selections he's made and some of the lack of ambition that he's shown, but at the end of the day, he's working miracles keeping them up. Newcastle and Arsenal are both at home, said Sam. We'll beat Newcastle 3-0. Agent Rafa, said Pepper Red. Did I see Gomes beside Trent today at the game, or was it Brewster? I didn't see. I just had a quick glimpse up and seen that Trent was there in a cap. Other than that, I didn't get a look. DT is a mad idiot. DT is a flat track fucking bully whose mouth is bigger than his balls. That's what DT is. He's a coward who bullies kids, goes and makes videos, calls people nonsense. He's a fucking idiot. Who is DT? Exactly, that's all. You don't need to know any more than that. Good night, Subi, mate. Rafa knows how to set up a defence, which he certainly does. At Anfield, we're not losing to Newcastle. No, we're not. Absolutely not. I fully believe that we're going to go with the 3 points. What I'm saying is, I don't think we should make 5 or 6 changes and have a really disjointed performance that feels that we have to bring on players in the 70th minute to try and go and win the game. Just pulled my groin line on my bed, said Nathan. I mean, I don't know what to say there, buddy. I don't know what to say. I hope you're okay, but other than that, I don't know what to say. When do we play Arsenal? I'm not sure the exact date. Oh look, we got a sub. There you go. Thank you, whoever that was. 7 to go. 7 little subbies. Who's the Hoover youngster? Keanu Hoover is technically a right back VA who was signed from Ajax. He's 16 years of age. As I said the other day, he is a right back, but when he played for Liverpool in the UEFA Youth League against Paris Saint-Germain, and then we went and lost the sub, there you go. He came on and played at centre back and was very impressive there. So much so that he's been pushed up to train with the first team. So he's up now training with Klopp and the boys. And there's high hopes from him. Only 16 years of age, but there's very high hopes from him at the club. He could go on and be the next fucking De Ligt. I don't know. Maybe it's too early to say, but we do think very highly of him indeed. I think every year it's going to be stronger against us, Craig, or is it just me, or we're getting stronger? We're definitely getting stronger, buddy. But the league is getting stronger as well. The money that's in the Premier League now means every team can afford to go out there and buy top-notch players. Subbing and then unsubbing is so rude. You've no idea how sad and frustrated I am. I was so adamant we were getting to 6,300 on this stream. So it's a little bit of a Christmas kick in the balls not getting there. But look, it is what it is. We'll push on. If we don't lose against Arsenal and Man City, we can go undefeated, said Fanzo. I don't want to say it yet, buddy. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx us. But anything is possible, that's all I'm going to say. Anything is possible with this group of players. Kiana Hoover is the future best defender in the world. We'll have over 2,000 performances for Liverpool, said Andre. Snatched him from Ajax, said Dave. Snatched him. Say fucking 4 times and it'll guarantee Liverpool a title. Who'll be on the bench? What's this? Will he be on the bench or play this season beside Vivi? He's only 16, Scotty. I would be amazed if he plays this season. We've seen 16-year-olds make their bow before in the Premier League, but they're usually a forward-looking player. So I'd be amazed if he plays this season. But look, as long as he keeps progressing, we've got Ryan Brewster to come in hopefully after Christmas when he gets back fit. We've got Oxlade-Chamberlain to come back as well. The future is very, very bright. We've also got the likes of Connor Masterson coming through, Nat Phillips coming through, and many other really, really good young players at the club. So it's good times for Liverpool. Craig has said before, there's more of an agenda against us because we're getting stronger. Agree. I sort of do, mate, although we sound like twats when we say that. But I do believe that there are certain people who don't want us to succeed. Look, I'm sure Manchester United fans probably think there's an agenda against them at the minute. Chelsea fans probably think the same, but you know, that's just us as football fans, I suppose. Guys, we have 20 minutes left on tonight's stream, so let me know what you want to talk about. I'm in full-on celebration mode. I'm in the Christmas party mode. Tonight's the 21st. I'll be back streaming tomorrow night as well, so we'll be here for a late night agenda, I suppose, tomorrow night, and we'll be here the night after. I may even be here on Christmas Eve for a short period as well. I'm going to try keep giving you guys content right up as much as we can. None on Christmas Day, I have to say though. I'm taking Christmas Day off to play with the kids and go up and see the in-laws and stuff my fat face full of food because it's Christmas Day and Santa's going to be coming. Is there a backup for Robbo? If not, I'd sign one in January. Yes, there are some good fullbacks coming up to the youth system, mate, but at the same time, I think a lot might depend on what happens with Nathaniel Klein in the January transfer window. Some rumours linking him to Cardiff, Fulham. But when he comes in and plays like he did against United, it's, you know, you see what quality is there. He's too good for those teams in my opinion. We have to beat City. It's our best chance to get some distance, said Edward. I think we're all putting too much pressure on this game though, Edward. That's my worry with that one, buddy. I'd love us to go and do it. And of course, if you go and do it, you're right, it will put distance between us. But I don't want it to work the other way, and if we lose the game, people think that the season's over. Because we'll still only be 2 points behind them, you know, if we keep winning up until that point. Tough game coming up against Arsenal as well, and we can't overlook that one. That's going to be a very open, entertaining, tough game of football against a side who, up until recently, were bang full of confidence. They've lost 2 games in a row now, which sometimes happens when you're on that type of unbeaten run. What else have we got here? I still think we need a number 10 and a goal scorer, said Dirty Girl. I agree, but I think we're probably only going to bring one of them in, Dirty Girl, at some point because we have Ryan Brewster and we don't want to stop the pathway for him through to the first team. Favourite music? Rap, 100%. Mate, rap, without a shadow of a doubt. Rap, hip-hop. And I like a little bit of Garth Brooks as well. Xmas Day off, how dare you, said Lee. Oh, I have to, do you know what I mean? I have to. I'll be too full to come on here and talk. I'll have a mouthful of food all day, so. Santi's coming. What? Santi Cazorla's coming. What the fuck, mate? That's what he's called over here, mate. We call him Santi. A lot of people call him Santa Claus, but I call it Santi. Can you pre-record a Gark-esque song to put on Christmas Day? There is no way on this earth, Connor, that I am going to sing ever and put it out there. Not a hope. I've very many things I'll do in this life. I will make a show of myself in lots of different ways, but singing ain't going to be one of them. What have we got? Can we be lucky at the Arsenal game? It's going to be the best time to play them at home, said Charlie. True, and it is at home, which is really important. we got? I'm into jazz, smooth jazz, said Dirty Girl. Not my cup of tea, but look, whatever you're into works. How many calories a day, Craig? Over the Christmas period, buddy, who fucking knows? Normally, believe it or not, when I'm trying to maintain or keep my weight down, I only eat about 1,300 calories a day. Now, I used to be really big. Like, I mean, I used to be like 21 stone almost. So, I got myself down, lost over 7.5 stone at one point. So, I go through periods where I restrict my calories to around 11 or 1,200 a day, Nathan. Gark said VA. That would be Mark Goldbridge, sorry. That's just a little bit of a slang term that people brought up for Mark Goldbridge on here. Trip hop, said Pepper Red. Right, 8 subscribers now to go, guys. 8 to go to hit that 6,300 because somebody unsubscribed again. Some little smarmy bastard, how dare you? Come on, Craig, Ferrytown, New York for Santi. Not a hope, pal. Not a hope. Why didn't I get my notification? No idea, Colin, mate. Honestly, haven't got a clue. YouTube can be a little bit funny like that, particularly if we do a live stream, a watch along, and then we come on to another one. A lot of people say the same as you, buddy, that they didn't get the notification. There you go, another unsubscriber. There you go. Happy fucking Christmas to Craig and Connor, all these little unsubscribers. Thank you for that one. What have we got? What about a burning log? 3 more unsubscribers. You people are absolute pricks. Thank you. 90s rap helped me a lot, said Pepper Red. A Gark meltdown video. Dress up as Santi. You don't want to see me as Santi. I'll pull it off though. I mean, I couldn't grow a real beard, but I could probably pull it off. Cameron didn't get a notification either. Sorry about that, buddy. I don't know why they're not going out. I think there's something to do with the fact when we do a live stream like that for the games and then we come back on afterwards, people just aren't getting them. And I do apologise because I know how frustrating it must be. Who was your man of the match tonight? It was probably Virgil van Dijk, Colin, if I'm being honest. I thought he was immense there today. It's because you won't sing, Craig. Look, to be honest, let's be honest about this. If we're going to come on and lose subscribers, because we had 8 more subscribers, and I know that's nothing, but if we're going to come on and do post-match shows and lose subs, I'll just stop doing them. It's really that simple. I'll just do the watch-alongs and I won't do any more of the post-match shows because it's 2 hours of my life that I'm just basically coming on to lose subscribers, so it ain't worthwhile if it's going to keep happening. Show us your rapping skills. I ain't got any. Honestly, I've no rapping skills, no verbal skills, no singing skills, absolutely nothing like that. Hendo and Salah were excellent, said Colin, which they were, mate. They were really good. I did get it for the first live stream, but not for this one. YouTube is strange. I bet the sore non-Liverpool fans unsubscribed. Craig, when you mention losing subs, they do it to get you through. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that, pal. I'm well aware. It's just maybe I'm a bit stupid. I'd hoped to get to 6-3 on the stream, and I do set myself these silly little targets. So, yeah, look, it is my own fault. I understand when I mention it, they go down. I get that. But maybe I'm just being a little bit sad because I didn't hit the 6-3 we were hoping for. But there you go. Dancing skills. I have a few dancing skills. I could do some dancing. Win the league and you might see a few moves. You've got people skills, Wool Wizard said. Thank you, mate. I'll take that one. I'll take that one as a W. Definitely. Still 15 minutes to go. God, I'm loving this. I love these streams. I could stay on here chatting to you guys forever. Look at BBC Gossip Column. It's incredible. The first 7 entries today were about Man United. This is a team that's failing. Have to keep scrolling to see anything about the pool. £145 million a year for crap, said Martin G. I was something similar. It wasn't the BBC, but I was on another site today and I seen very similar stuff, mate. All about Manchester United, all about them bringing in players and just throwing more money at it. And I seen somewhere yesterday that they're going to give Solskjaer 50 million quid to spend in January, which just seems fucking ludicrous. Why give a manager that has no input on the future of the club money to spend in January? Now, it could just be media nonsense, but at the same time, it seems hilarious. Imagine my Kappa kit, said Dirty Girl. Yeah, look, there were some lovely Parma kits in that back in the day. I'm not a fan of Kappa though in general. I just think they make really cheap stuff, but I get where you're coming from with the old-fashioned kits. Craig's greatest skill is the way he screams when Liverpool score. Tomorrow, I know I'm going to suffer tomorrow though, Fassel. What happens is I've been streaming tonight since about quarter past, 7, maybe a little bit later. So it'll be 4.5 hours worth of streaming by the time I come off, and my voice tomorrow is going to be in bits. It's okay now, but it's going to completely go tomorrow. Sorry for shouting, I'm just buzzing. Pal, we're all buzzing. You don't apologise. You shout away, buddy. Liverpool win the Champions League was madness. Streets were heading all the way to town. Hope again soon. Lee, myself and Connor are already saying if Liverpool look like we're winning the league, we're booking our fucking flights for the end of the season to get over there, buddy. Oh, and some more good news. A lot of people have asked us over the last few months whether we take Anfield Agenda on the road, and we've decided we'll fucking do it. Do you know what? We'll do it. So if people, as we said, if we can link this all together, it would be even better. So if there's parts of the UK, we'll go over there and we'll see people in different parts, and we'll do a little bit here and a little bit there. We're even thinking long term of trying to figure out something where we can do a bit of an American leg, and myself and Connor can go over to the States and drive across and do 5 or 6 different places over the course of 10 days or whatever. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff to look forward to. And of course, myself and Connor will be funding this, by the way, ourselves, by the looks of it. We're not going to expect people to fund that for us. It's just stuff we want to do because we want to meet Reds from around the world, and we want to just go out there and say hello, shake hands, thank people for the support, and enjoy what we're doing. A team of Van Dijks. Puma is better. I don't like Puma. I have some nice Puma hoodies, mate, but football kits wise, I'm Adidas. Through and through, I'm Adidas. Although I do like the New Balance kit that we have now. Loads of rumours that we're getting Nike as a new kit manufacturer, and look, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Liverpool and Bayern looking at Timo Werner. Anybody signed that rumour? Said Cameron. Yeah, but he's seen it a couple of days ago. Makes sense for both clubs. You can understand why they both be looking at him. Would you ever do fan cams if you're at Anfield? Be good to see some Reds up in person. And thoughts? Yeah, we're thinking of something sort of similar, Tony. I love that idea, by the way, buddy. It's something that we definitely want to do. We have this idea that if Liverpool look like we're going to win the league, or if we do win it, then we'd like to get everybody in the last game of the season to film us 1 minute or 30 seconds worth of content for wherever they're watching the game. So if you're in America with your supporters club, give us 30 seconds worth of that. If you're at home with your family, give us 30 seconds worth of that. If you're in the boozer, give us 30 seconds worth of that. And we want to make a compilation of everybody, all our subscribers, little 30 seconds there, put them together and make a kind of vlog, a video of the day. And you know, we've loads of little ideas that we want to do, but it depends on Liverpool carrying on being fucking brilliant, and so far they are. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the second half of this season. Oh no, Martin, I knew that's what you meant about the BBC, buddy. I knew you were talking about them costing you £145 million a year, which is crazy when you think about it, isn't it? Considering the lack of any decent content that they put out. It's the same over here in Ireland though. I mean, RTE put out absolute garbage. There was one period where they had a really good show, and then it's ended, and since then there's been nothing worth watching. Van Dijk is a defensive monster. Virgil just radiates defensive god status. Virgil is now Thunderbird 4. You guys always make me smile, thank you. I hope Mourinho takes over at Bayern in January. Help us with that one. Opposition attack thinks, shit, it's Big Virg. I must pass the ball now. How amazing is our defence though? Honestly, fucking madness. This far into the season to have only conceded 7 goals. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Guys, you know what? 6 or 7 minutes and I'm going to call it a night because my voice is beginning to go. Last shout out, if anybody's watching and you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that button. And of course, guys, look, use amazing people that already have subscribed. If you could just drop a like on this stream for us, that would be great as well. Is there anything else? Some predictions maybe for the weekend? Anybody expecting some shocks? Any clubs to drop points realistically? Who have we got playing? I'm trying to think. United are away to, is it Cardiff or somebody shit like that? Who? Manchester City? Are they playing Palace? I can't even remember at this point. I'm only concentrating on our games these days. This is my favourite channel, I've got to say, said Lee. Thank you very much, Lee. I mean, when I think back of the year we've had, and myself and Connor look back, we only really started posting content in March. So from March through to December, to have got up to 6,000 and something subscribers, we've had over 5.5 million minutes of watch time. We're heading towards 1 million views on the channel, and we're probably maybe a month away from getting the 1 million views on the channel. It's just been amazing. It's been a really brilliant 2018 for us, and we hope it continues to go on. And thank you so much to everyone that's helped us out this year and that's come and joined us and that's come along for the ride and that's given us their time. It's just brilliant. It's humbling that you guys come on here every night and share your thoughts with us on the game, share your thoughts on the club. When we started out, we said that we wanted to try and create a community of Reds on here, people that think the same way, a safe place for people to come and chat about the club that they love. I think slowly we're getting there. We're doing it bit by bit. It's tougher as the channel continues to grow to keep in touch with everybody and read out all the comments, but we're trying our best to do it. Is it weird to be a Liverpool fan from Burnley watching a Liverpool fan from Ireland? I don't know, buddy, but isn't it beautiful at the same time? Isn't it beautiful that we can do it? That you being from Burnley, me being from Ireland, other people being from Singapore, America, wherever it might be, Rod's from Australia, for instance, that we can be on here, all talking about a club that brings us together. It's a thing of beauty. I love it. Join the Discord group if anybody wants to. Mossy Wassy has put in a link there. So there's an Anfield Agenda Discord group that is basically a chat room for people to go onto when we're not online and share your thoughts on the Reds and various other bits and pieces. It's a really good group. I enjoy being in there when I've got a bit of free time. So if you want to jump in there, please do click that link and join. Also Instagram, a shout out, Kev runs our Instagram account. As you can see, it's the same name as our Twitter account. It's really straightforward. It's just at Anfield Agenda, same as Twitter. Also, if you want to give anybody a follow on Twitter, you want to give yourself a shout out, please do. My Twitter handle is really easy. I'll put it in the chat there for anybody who is on Twitter or wants to jump across. Yep, so there you go. My Twitter handle's gone into the chat there. It's at Craig the host. And of course, Anfield Agenda is really simple. It's at Anfield Agenda. Connor's is at Connor Crosby _ I think. But if you're watching, pal, please do put that in because I always forget what yours is. You know, when you're so used to, you just have to type in CON and it pops up on your channel or on your account, so you don't have to actually look for it. Scotland, said John Hamilton, brilliant. Do we need to sign Upper Meccano? Barca are in from looks like quality, be cheaper than Koulibaly? Probably not, mate. And Koulibaly is never, ever coming to Liverpool. There's no way we're spending any more money on a centre back. Yeah, I don't see the point in it. We don't need a centre back at this moment in time. Maybe in the summer we can reevaluate, but for now I'd be amazed if we spent money on a centre back. We've just spent 75 million. We've got Joe Gomez there as well, Dejan Lovren. At the moment, Joe Matip, Nat Phillips coming through, Connor Masterson. There are options at the club. The fact you take time to interact with fans every day bemuses me. Why your sub count isn't that high, underrated channel. Thank you, mate. Look, as we said before, it's great that the subs continue to grow and that people continue to come, but it's also great to come on every night and see the same brilliant people coming back and giving us their time and interacting with us, and that means the world to us. So if we could grow, amazing. If we stay where we are, do you know what? We'll still be on here and we'll still be chatting to people and we'll still be having a laugh. It is at Connor Crosby _ so at Connor CONOR Crosby CROSBIE _, which is actually the brains of the channel. So if you want to follow somebody with a bit of talent, then give Connor a follow there on Twitter, because I'm a pretty boring follow on Twitter. You'll just get me lashing up polls, and when I say polls I mean like votes, not like Polish people, and chatting about the Reds a little bit. What else? Scotty99 for Scotty there on Twitter as well. And Lee is Lee _O _LFC _89 on the PS4 if anybody's on that way. Top of the fucking league, said Sean. Top of the league, baby. Top of the league for Christmas, and there ain't a thing anybody can do about it. So funny. While I've been doing this stream, I've been recharging my phone because the battery was dying a little bit, and I have it on one of those, you know, those wireless chargers that you stand it up on so the phone's upright. And I can just see my screen lighting up every few seconds. I don't know, it must be a chat group or something, but my phone is just going bing, 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 bing. Chat, like, I'm not even looking forward to looking at the notifications when I'm finished. On this one though, guys, if this was a fixture a lot of us were worried about as the week went on. Another professional 2-0 performance, another clean sheet, another goal for Mo Salah. Virgil van Dijk popping up with one as well. It is a brilliant time to be a Red. Mossy Wassy is Kimru 1958, so that's Kimru spelled CYMRU. I think that's Welsh for Wales, is it, mate? 1958 on the PS4. Connor Crosby is Connor4710, so CONOR 4710 on the PlayStation Network if anybody wants to give him a hiding in FIFA. And Scotty is Yolks, YOLX, War Pro on Xbox. There you go. Shirai said, I'd sacrifice my GCSEs for Liverpool to win the league, mate. Relax. Your education is vitally important. I love your passion for the club, mate, but education gives you freedom and lets you travel the world and do what you need to do, pal. So make sure you look after your education. There's the parent in me coming out. The old boring Craig coming out. But look, it is important. Education is a privilege and something that we need to look after and make the most out of, buddy. So you sound like a really intelligent guy as well, so I'm sure you'll smash it. Sean Lunt is Why So Serious 041 on Xbox. So Why So Serious as in WHY So Serious 041. And Wool Wizard is, surprisingly, Wool Wizard on Xbox. There you go. Tony Kelly said he's going to play you, Connor. There you go. Getting added Why So Serious on Xbox, said Sean. Get adding Why So Serious. Love the fact that you guys are all gamers as well. It's something I should really fucking do. I'm looking here in my sitting room, right across from me now. There's an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4 there, sitting there. One's my son's, one's my daughter's. They're both sitting there. Nobody really uses them. So maybe I should start on Twitch, and maybe I should start playing FIFA as well. I'd be shy at it because I haven't played in so long, but I'd say the reactions would be good fun. If you could pick a console, Craig, PS4 or Xbox? PS4, Tony, PS4 for me, because I played PlayStations growing up when I was playing on computers. It was never Xboxes. But, you know, I can see the merits for both. But I'm more likely to play on my son's DSXL because it's got Mario Kart on there and I love a bit of Mario Kart. We'll be ready to receive you in the USA as LFC fans. I agree, I should be over there, mate, in October next year. It'll probably be Texas. This year we were in Florida. Met up with a couple of fans over there again. So yeah, absolutely. Me and you should record some FIFA, said Connor. Definitely. That would be fun. We should have a bash at that sometime. Craig, your team for Newcastle. That's a good one. Right, we'll finish up on that. 5 minutes to go. Team for Newcastle. Alisson. I don't think we're going to have Trent back as much as they say he'll be fit. So I'm going Alisson, Klein, Van Dijk, Lovren, Robbo. Although I'd like to see Robbo get a rest soon, but look, fuck it, I'm playing him. Robbo. Midfield, Milner, Genie, Shaqiri, and then the front three. I know, I should be saying give them a rest. Maybe Lallana in the midfield and push Shaqiri up then and rest one of the front three. So yeah, that's roughly where my mind is, but of course, love to know your thoughts on it as well, guys. Craig, you should jump over the sea to Liverpool and meet up with us and go to the Arcos for a drink. If anybody wants to go for a pre-match drink, I'm hoping to be over there in May. I'm just waiting for Callum Smith to announce that he's going to be fighting at Anfield. As soon as those tickets go on sale, I'll be buying them and I'll be coming over for that. Match-wise, it's just getting tickets, Scotty. Myself and Connor were talking yesterday about where the fuck we're going to get tickets for this season to get over to a game, and we're going to keep hunting, but so far, not a hope, so I don't know what to say. But either way, we want to meet up with everyone at the end of the season anyway, so we will be arranging something, whether it's in Liverpool, London, or I don't know, but we will be going over to the UK and hopefully doing a show where we meet up with everybody, and maybe 40 of us go to a bar, 50 of us, and we just record. We record something together, we have a bit of fun, and we upload it and see what the world thinks. So far undefeated, needs City to slip up against us in January, said Tippy. Yeah, look, that's going to be a big game, but again, one that I don't want us to pin our entire hopes and dreams for the season on. Right, guys, look, last shout out. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, be an absolute legend. And if you're watching and you haven't given us a thumbs up, then, you know, please do that as well. I'm going to call it a night, guys, because my voice is absolutely wrecked at this point. Thanks so much to everybody for everything this year. If I don't see or talk to you before Christmas, I hope you and your family and your loved ones have a wonderful Christmas. On behalf of Connor and myself, thank you for all your support. I hope you enjoyed today's game. It's been great having you with us for it, and thank you for coming on for the late night show as well. I don't think there's really anything else to say, but love each and every one of you. Merry Christmas again, and up the motherfucking Reds.